What's up guys, it's Dustin. Welcome to the video. So I've put together a absolutely massive Miro board for you guys. This is going over an insane YouTube strategy I really don't see anyone else talking about, and it's the exact strategy I've been using recently. June 2025, last month, at the time of recording this, it is July 1st. So literally just finished June. I finished at $178,000 personal profit month. My biggest month yet. That is cash collected in my pocket. That's not revenue across clients or anything or any of that. And it is attributed to the YouTube funnel I implemented with my high ticket creator clients that I am going to be revealing in this video. So I'm showing you everything to clear almost 200K month at 21 years old. Absolutely insane. So that's broken into this. First of all, 62K for my own coaching offer. So that was split between obviously card payments and then Zelle payments. I actually usually do higher personal profit months for my own coaching offer, but the reason it was lower is because I didn't post for 40 days. Literally, these two videos were the videos I posted. There's a 40-day gap in between. Still, obviously, made over $60,000, and then also lost money due to processing fees, because usually I'm taking like mostly Zelle payments, wire payments, but for some reason I had a lot of foreign people this month. Anyhow, no worries there. Some Zelle payments here, but total, this is the math. It adds up to 62.8K total cash collected for my own personal profit offer. Now, here's the thing. All my leads come from YouTube, okay? Everyone that buys my own coaching offer comes from videos like the videos you're watching right now. So the revenue dropping due to me not posting is proof that the strategy that I'm about to show you absolutely works. And then the rest of that personal profit month came from my clients. So around 116K from my client coaching offers. These are all screenshots right here. And again, this is not revenue, this is profit. This is my personal cut after paying the team, closers, setters, everything. This is my cut as the operator for running these offers. So here's all the screenshots, and there's about 17K missing from these screenshots because it's like 8 or 9 different clients. I didn't want to add all the screenshots, but these are like the bulk screenshots, the big ones if you guys want to pause and look at those, and then a little payment on the credit card. Anyhow, this is going to be a fucking banger video. I don't want to waste any time. I want to get right into it, so let's do it. So first of all, here's what you need to know. Eman Gaji basically invented this strategy, okay? The fucking godfather of info products. Everyone knows and loves him for his info product game. He pretty much invented this strategy. Now, he has a couple YouTube videos on this strategy. This is when I first heard about this, was actually from him, and I've kind of taken it and implemented it and put my own kind of spin on it, so that's why I feel like I'm qualified to be making this video. But he was the first person that I ever heard like talk about this specifically for info. So he pushes this very, very hard inside his own 18K coaching program for info sellers. If you guys don't know, he has his own thing. It's called like 8FL now. It's specifically for people that like sell info gurus. Like you can buy it. It's 18 grand, and he gives you this kind of information. Not plugging his shit, by the way. I'm just letting you know like where I've heard about this. Now, what you need to understand is this is not just a strategy to convert more customers, okay? Yes, it does that, but YouTube actually favors this in the algorithm because of something called session time, not watch time, which I'm gonna get into all this later in the video, but all you need to know is obviously the more views you get, the more leads you get, the more money you make. So this helps with literally everything, conversions and just boosting yourself in the algorithm and getting more views, okay? I've been using this for literally all my clients. So you guys are about to see, I'm about to show you like an actual case study of me using this on a client. It's fucking insane. So really quick, super quick breakdown of who I am and what I do. So obviously, you know, I'm qualified to be making this video because I'm about to tell you guys to literally implement this with everyone you work with, or even if you're not, I'm about to give you a fuck ton of sauce. That's all you need to know. So this is why I'm qualified. So if you don't know who I am yet, to put it simply, this is what I do. I partner with influencers and I monetize their audience with info products. So essentially, I take people that are getting, you know, views on Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is. I build out the entire backend of an info product, which is either like a community or one-on-one mentorship. I build everything, I run the sales teams, I do absolutely everything so that they can focus on content, aka bringing in new leads, and then I take a percentage of every single mentorship or whatever it is that they sell. And then obviously, like I said, I have my own coaching program that I opened up less than 6 months ago. Aside from that, I have been in the info game for literally 6 years. If you guys know anything about sneaker reselling, there are these groups called cook groups, okay? In these groups, you could join, you could pay like 50, 100 bucks a month, and it would give you all the information where the sneakers are dropping, so then you could basically resell them. Anyhow, that was my first introduction to like any type of info product. That's where I started. But I've literally been doing this shit ever since I found out about that. I've been doing info product stuff for like 6 fucking years. So, and again, all this was before I ever sold my own program. I made my first million with Discord, so I had a 125,000 member paid community. I ran this up with like some crazy TikTok affiliate model. When it comes to marketing stuff, you know, I like to consider myself very up to date. This was during the whole like Tate push with all the affiliate accounts. Now like clipping is a very normalized thing. Back then, this was not a fucking thing. I was like one of the first people to really run this up and utilize it. and it resulted in a 125,000 member community that I ended up exiting. And now I'm one of the top info operators in the space. Most of my biggest clients now are from referrals. So like, look, this goes back literally 2 years ago. These were events I was running 2 years ago. If you guys are in the info space, you probably have seen Jacob's ads, or if you're like an operator, you know about Jacob, you know about Raf, you know about their agency. You can look back literally over 2 years ago, me and Jacob right there, us always doing events. These are events I personally hosted myself, a lot of people in the space. Anyhow, I'm just establishing my credibility that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Again, this is literally a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm very up to date with this shit. So, like I said, I'm very up to date, especially when it comes to marketing stuff. Right now, the absolute fucking gold mine and all the people I'm trying to work with, let me full screen this. My major focus right now with all the clients I work with is YouTube, okay? I would easily take someone getting 1,000, 2,000 views a video on YouTube over someone on Instagram with 100K followers any day of the week, okay? If that sounds crazy to you, it's not gonna sound crazy by the end of this video, okay? Here we go. So, first of all, you need to understand, the info game has changed, okay? This is not the fucking old days where you could literally rip any type of offer and run a fucking webinar and just make a shit ton of money. It's not like that anymore, how it was years and years ago, okay? Prospects are more suspicious than ever because of fake gurus. So it's literally never been harder to gain the trust of an audience, okay? I'm sure you guys remember seeing stories like this, okay? I made this one of me walking into a jet kind of as a joke. But, you know, DM me the word desperate if you want to make 10K a month, one spot remaining. You guys probably are seeing less and less of this because it doesn't fucking work. Okay, it used to work 3-4 years ago. This is not work anymore. Okay, Instagram stories, ugly blocky text, DM me the word bullshit, fake urgency. This just doesn't work anymore. This does not work. The market really favors like authenticity. I'm about to get into this. So this is what the current market values. Okay, buyers are no longer buying into the business. They're not buying into drop shipping or Amazon FBA. They're buying into the guru. Okay, the best fucking most successful guru of all. Really, it's like Tate and Iman. Okay, those are like the two guys that are up there. Both of those guys, who gives a fuck what they do? Like, who gives a fuck what they do? It's not about that. It's about the lifestyle they live, and people like them, and they want to be like them. They are buying into the guru. They're not buying into the business model anymore. It has nothing to do with that. And that is through this. First of all, personal connection and vulnerability. Okay, why does Iman have this post up with 218,000 likes, a picture like that? Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is not... He plays both sides so perfectly because he has shit like this. He shows he's like a normal person. He's funny, goofy, haha, hilarious. And then also, you have this shit, the old money aesthetic. Like, look at these pictures. This shit looks like it's out of a movie. He pretty much owns the old money aesthetic. Like, he popularized this among like entrepreneurs and the whole space. This was not a thing before that. But people see this and they aspire to be like this person. I look at this like, damn, this guy looks fucking sick. You know what I mean? I want to be like that. That's what it comes down to. So this guy could sell any offer, bro. Obviously SMMA was like his main thing, the main thing that he sold, but bro, it could be drop shipping, e-com, it could be whatever, and he could sell it and he would still be the most successful because he's the best at marketing himself just like this, okay? So like, look, I'm gonna give you an example. Here's one of Iman's jet picks versus one of mine, okay? I'm not trying to mog myself here, but like, he's mogging the shit out of me, okay? Look at this picture. How am I supposed to compete with that? You get what I'm saying? But my point is, he absolutely owns that aesthetic. He knows how to get people to want to be like him. I don't know how to do that. I just know how to have a good time and happens to have a picture of that. Anyhow, back to this. This is also why you see so many vlog channels now. You can't just sell in every single video, okay? Let me actually pull this up. So you've got his channel, which is like his main channel. Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, so looking at his YouTube channel really quick. Obviously, these are all like the business-based videos. Laziest way to make $100 a day in 2025. Like, these are all very, very business-based videos. Also, something I just noticed.
You know, I just remembered.
On his homepage, surprising my mom with a $4 million dream house. Shit like that, where people can watch that and be like, damn, I want to fucking do that. That's what makes him relatable. Now, at the same time, he's also got this channel, Iman Gadzhi Unscripted. These are like his vlogs. This is where you get to know him. It's not him selling. It's not him with a CTA at the end. You know, look at this. An honest update on Iman Gadzhi's life. Week in the life of an ultra humble trillionaire. The point I'm trying to get at is vlog channels are making a huge fucking wave right now. And I'm about to show you an exact case study from one of my clients that I'm sure if you know me, you already know who this guy is. But it's fucking working really, really well because people like to see what your life actually fucking looks like and not just a presented video with a ton of text and all that shit. Like even this video right now, I'm showing my true authentic self. There's not a bunch of edits on this video. There's not fancy text. There's not some fancy script. I put a bunch of shit on a Miro board. It took hours to put this together, by the way. I put it on a Miro board, and I'm just going through it naturally and making it make sense. That's it. Back to this. So, on the Miro. This is why I can't tell in every video, okay? He's got that channel. Now, here is the full strategy breakdown and why YouTube pushes this. So, first of all, my client and also roommate is running this exact strategy. Now, I usually have an NDA with my clients. So if you see my other videos, you know I don't usually like say client names or I show case studies or anything like that. The only reason I am showing this is because I don't have a contract with him and I'm just helping him for free, just because he's my boy and we pretty much do everything together. So we implemented this when we were in Dubai. This is when I first found out about it when I was living in Dubai, which was a few months ago now. This is when I first implemented it and tested it with him first. It worked amazing. Implemented it with literally all my other clients. It's just fucking insane. So here we go. This is what it looks like. Are you ready, guys? And just so you know, this is only one half of the equation. So I'm about to explain what I mean by that, but this is only half of it. The other half is the most important part. So first of all, you have the top of funnel videos, which is the lifestyle videos. So look, a weekend in Miami, 115K views. These are the top of funnel videos that bring a very, very mass demographic, okay? If you look at my videos, for example, who the fuck is gonna be watching this video that you're watching right now? Not one of these people that just scrolls on TikTok all day. It's not, I mean, maybe some of you guys do that. If you do, you should probably stop. But that's not gonna be the kind of person that consumes my videos, okay? Versus the people that consume these videos, 99% of those people are just gonna be the brain rot, doom scrollers. They're shit demographic, okay? But that's what we're getting at. So you have the top of funnel, lifestyle content, and then you have the middle of the funnel. All these videos push to this video, which is the middle of the funnel, which is a public VSL that goes to a Typeform application, okay? I know this looks like a pyramid, but I promise it's just a money printer. It's nothing, no pyramid shit, okay? Don't worry about it. Middle of funnel, it's a public VSL. So this is a 30-minute video, literally a VSL. So imagine like a life story VSL. When it comes to demographics like this, it needs to be very life story focused and emotional selling, not even so much about like the program or what they're getting or anything like that. It needs to be primarily focused on the value proposition, which is not the offer itself. It's the desire. So what do these people want? You know, the problem and the desire. What's wrong with their life and what do they want? That's the main focus of it. And then of course, incorporating that with his life story. That's how you get all these sales. And then the bottom of funnel is the bottom of funnel is the value-based nurturing content like this. The actual, it's a trading offer, by the way. So it's the actual trading content. That's what it looks like right here. Now, let me explain something. First of all, this video is all that matters. This is what sells them. This funnel has no landing page. This funnel is doing 6 figures a month with no fucking landing page. It all funnels through this video and it goes directly to a Typeform. And that's a very basic Typeform. Feel free to check it out. I have a full video on Typeform as well. It's the exact same as that. So you can save yourself some time and just look at my video instead of trying to funnel hack. But this is what it looks like. I'm dying over here. I don't know why my throat's so fucked up. Anyhow, like I said, this is half of the equation. Let me explain the other half. Why does YouTube push this in the algorithm so hard? This is the other half of the equation. Here you go. Now this is where you need to really fucking use your brain. There's watch time and there's session time, okay? Watch time is how long somebody watches a specific video for, okay? That means if I watch this video and I skip 50, I stop watching it halfway through, that contributes to the watch time, and there's an overall watch time for the video. Then there's session time. This is the metric you can't actually see on your own videos, but this is how long somebody stays on the platform YouTube itself. YouTube cares more about people staying on the platform than staying on your video. They value, let me circle this. They get like a big fucking red one. They value session time, that's way too big. They value session time over watch time, okay? Why? Obviously, they want people to stay on the platform. They don't give a fuck if they're watching your videos or my videos, or they don't care whose video you're watching. They just want you to stay on the platform so they can keep showing you ads and obviously make money. That's how YouTube makes money, okay? So obviously, they'd care more about you staying on the platform. So if you watched one of my videos, and then after watching my video, you close the app, they're gonna be like, fuck this guy. People watch his videos and they don't like them and then they leave YouTube. That's not what we want. So what they do want is session time. So if they watch one of his videos here and then they watch more videos and they continue staying on the app for another hour, oh my God, they love this guy because they're keeping the viewer on the app watching more ads. So this is the secret sauce, utilizing that information. all the top of funnel videos push directly to the VSL. That means every single video that looks like this, let me pull it up actually. Okay, here we go. These are all top of funnel videos. Every single video that looks like this, all these crazy, it's literally straight lifestyle. Oh, there I am. Literally straight lifestyle videos. Every single one of these videos all has the exact same description. It looks just like this. Watch this next. Every single video pushes directly to this one video. Okay, now obviously most people aren't going to click on that, but it doesn't matter because the ones that do are the ones that are actually good prospects. This does three things, okay? You ready? First of all, it shows YouTube that people watch this video more than his other ones, so they recommend it more. That one's pretty simple, straightforward. It gives YouTube an idea, this is the big part. It gives them an idea of the ICP, which is the ideal customer profile, watching the VSL, and it shows it to more of that demographic organically. Okay, what do I mean by that? Check this out. 17,000 people watched this video out of the hundreds of thousands of views on the other videos. Only 17,000 watched it. Okay, what does that do? The qualified people that would actually take initiative and buy something are the ones that went far enough to watch this video and then watch the bottom of funnel videos. What YouTube likes to do is they figure out what type of people like a certain type of video and they show it more to that certain type of people. So if super qualified people are watching this video and it's people that really like business videos over just the lifestyle shit, then guess what? YouTube is gonna recommend this to people as maybe the first video they've ever seen from him. This could be the first video they've ever seen from him, and they're gonna show it to the exact type of person that would purchase, which is massive. And that's just because the actual qualified people are the ones watching this. So not only does it boost the other videos, but it specifically boosts the VSL and shows it to the exact type of person that we want to see that video organically without us doing anything. That's really the biggest fucking part. And then obviously it boosts session time tremendously, which is what actually makes this whole thing move, is the session time. Now I'm not done yet. I'm about to give you the actionable advice and how you can actually apply this. But the most important thing you need to understand is this. Let me give you a quick rundown one more time, just so it's not too confusing. Top of funnel is a lifestyle content. You're bringing in everybody, okay? From that, you're getting the small amount of people that are actually interested and would actually purchase. You're pushing them all to the VSL. That's the video that sells them. It's public on YouTube, not a landing page, anything like that. You push them through a type form, and then obviously you get them on a call, close them. The rest of the funnel is up to you. Again, I have a lot of fucking videos on that. And then the bottom of funnel, value-based nurturing content. This is specifically for the people that maybe watched the VSL and didn't buy. They need to consume more content, okay? 30 minutes is good. Typically, this is another huge thing that I don't hear a lot of people say. For someone to buy something high ticket, when I say high ticket, I mean like at least like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. For someone to buy something like that, they're not gonna buy it from your fucking Instagram reels. They're not gonna buy it from watching 15 minutes scrolling through Instagram reels. And this is another thing. This is why I love YouTube people and not so much Instagram people. You can sit there and scroll through a creator on Instagram. You can scroll through all his reels. It would take maybe 20 minutes to watch all of them. You know what I mean? Versus YouTube, that video is 30 minutes long. Okay, the other videos are 30, 40 minutes long. For someone to buy something high ticket, the number I've found is typically 1 to 2 hours. They need to have consumed at least 1 to 2 hours of that person's content before they're willing to give them $5,000, because they need to feel like they know them and they need to trust them. So that's really, really big when it comes to this, and also why having these bottom of funnel videos really, really help. There's enough of them now to where he's not making them anymore. He's literally just posting top of funnel and bringing in as many new leads as possible. Now, the actionable advice. Here's the thing. If you aren't a YouTuber with traction, then you can't do much with this information, okay? Obviously, a lot of you guys are already info operators, but I'm about to get into that right now. Back to what I do. I partner with influencers. It's called info operating, growth operating, whatever you want to fucking call it. I partner with influencers, and I monetize their audience with info products. It's as simple as that, okay? What does that mean? That means I give someone, like Az, advice and sauce, just like what I've given you in this video. I go to him and I say, hey, we're going to implement this strategy into your YouTube. And then all of a sudden, it fucking works. Way more leads start coming in, and I have a percentage of everything. So in turn, because of that, more views, like I said at the very beginning, guys, look, views equals leads equals money, okay? This is the formula right here. Beautiful pyramid, I love it, okay? In turn, because more views, more leads are coming in, he sells more mentorships, and I get between 15 to 30% cut from every single one he sells. Obviously, every client you close is gonna be different. I like to aim for like 30. The lowest I've ever taken is 15% of a client. The highest is way higher than that, but usually 15 to 30 is like the sweet spot I've found. Now, I have a full video, literally like hours of content on my YouTube going all of this. So if you want to boost my session time, feel free to go watch this video right now. I'll link it. But I literally have content going over everything, exactly how to land creators, how to sign creators, how to run this entire thing up. This is a small piece of the bigger puzzle. This is a small piece of it. These are just one of my strategies that I use to implement into creators and make them a shit ton more money, which obviously in turn makes me a shit ton more money. Now, if you're thinking to yourself that you can't do this or it's too hard, I just did an interview with Mark. You should watch this as well as one of my mentees. He hit in June also. I did 178K. He did 48K with 2 clients, 2 YouTube focused clients. Their platforms being literally like entirely on YouTube, utilizing this strategy, the exact strategy I just showed you in this video. If you're questioning that it works or doesn't work, he used this exact strategy with his clients. Okay, these are only high ticket offers. There's no low ticket. There's no community bullshit. These are literally high ticket one-on-one offers. In total, those 2 offers, YouTube-based only, are now doing over $160,000 a month, and his cut is 30%. He took home literally $48,000 last month. He took home $48,000 last month on his like fourth month doing this. Okay, and I took home 178K. The point I'm trying to get at, guys, is this is not as fucking hard as it looks. Okay, it's scientific. It's data driven. Okay, all of this is data driven. All you need is a creator that's posting content, and you can implement 100 fucking things to make them a shit ton of money and take a percentage of everything, okay? So again, like I said, if you're trying to get into this, feel free to check out the course. If you're interested in being mentored by me and learning directly from me and running it up exactly with me, I also have a Typeform link in the description. You can fill that out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to my Instagram at Dustin Verano. I seriously answer all my Instagram DMs. Also comment, I answer every single comment. Leave a comment down below, I will answer you, okay? I'm not even kidding, I answer all my comments. Now guys, this advice is extremely actionable. It fucking works, it works, and I've proven you it works. Mark has done it, a lot of my other mentees have done it. A lot of people I know are doing it. I've done it with a lot of clients. It fucking works extremely well. So the advice is extremely actionable, but if you want practical advice and actually help implementing this and working with clients and making them a shit ton of money, then you can work with me. Like I said, Typeform application is in the description. Don't fill it out unless you have 4 figures to invest. Obviously, for my time, one-on-one, direct access to my number, I do charge 4 figures. It's not like some cheap thing. It's not $18,000 like Iman's, but it is a 4-figure investment. If you want to get into this business model, there's really no better way to do it than with me. I literally guarantee you a creator in contract. The only reason I do that is because I'm so confident in my client acquisition systems. It's how I have so many clients myself. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. Check out all my other videos. Like I said, hours and hours and hours of content just like this. I've got a lot more sick shit coming soon that I think is gonna help a lot of you guys out and make you a shit ton of money. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment any questions, check out my Instagram, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.